that's okay with you real quick. Chase me, let's do it.
Buenos días, mi niña preciosa. I love you, mija. Ayer miré esta película, mi amor, y esta parte me hizo llorar. En verdad. Porque me acordé de ti. Se me afiguró a ti. Y el de los pelos esos parados se me afiguró a Jonathan. Y yo soy el Drácula. Así como el Drácula miró a su hija y para él es una niña, para mí sigue siendo una niña. Mi preciosa. Te amo, mi niña. I love you.
Dwayne was facing 26 years in prison for aggravated criminal sexual abuse, victim under 13, but always maintained his innocence. However, after sitting in jail for 5 months, Dwayne pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of indecent liberty with a child. Now, years later, Dwayne is married to Crystal, who says she not only needs to know if her husband was a child predator back then, but if he is one now. Take a look.
I don't think my husband is really capable of hurting children. In the beginning, when we first met, he told me about what happened. He was never hiding anything about it. Back in 2002, he pled guilty to indecent liberties with a minor. So he said he pled guilty to this crime, but that he didn't do it. And I need to know if he did this or not. We have a 1-year-old together, and I mean, I've seen them interact together, and I don't see anything different than what a normal dad does, but I have other people telling me that they see it. When he gives her too many kisses, or he loves on her too much, or he's too affectionate towards her. And I don't want him not to be in her life, but I have to know the truth for her benefit. Because if he did do it, I don't want her to have to go through that. But she deserves to have her dad around, so I just have to make the choices that are what's best for her.
I need to know the truth. I love you, but I need to know.
I don't believe you.
What gives you the 10% doubt that he might have did it?
Just little things and things in the back of my head and people talking and...
So it's other people chirping that makes you sometimes...
Mostly makes me...
Yeah. Do you have any fear that he might have touched your daughter?
I don't know, but I want to clear the air.
Okay, Dwayne came here, took a lie detector test, and we broke his test into 2 parts. The incident happened in 2002, and then whether he's doing any thing with your daughter. So the first one I'm going to cover is the 2002 incident, and we asked Dwayne, did you ever touch the child you were accused of in 2002 for your own sexual gratification or pleasure? Dwayne answered no. Did you ever perform oral sex on the child you were accused of in 2002? He answered no. The results came back the same to each one of those 2 questions, and they came back that Dwayne told the truth. There was a consequence to pleading guilty. And I understand you were a much younger man, you had guilt, but that's a tragedy that a life was lost here. We go on to give Dwayne a lie detector test whether he did anything with your daughter that you have together. And we asked, did you ever do anything sexual to your 1-year-old daughter? Dwayne answered no. Did you ever touch your 1-year-old daughter for your own sexual gratification or pleasure? He answered no. And the results came back the same to both those 2 questions. And it came back that Dwayne told the truth.
I don't know if you heard me or not, Steve. But I'm fine.
You're on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok.
Do you do dances?
No, I don't. Do you know what I do? It has to do with my bracelet.
Let me see. Stuttering. What? Stutter. I want to see. Stutter beautifully. Stuttering awareness. What does that mean?
Stuttering is when I sometimes take a second longer to say the things I want to say, and I stutter sometimes. And and what?
Nerd. What?
I don't know
called you a nerd.
what that means. That's
No,
not
he just
nice,
called
man.
you a nerd.
I educate to hey, that's not very nice
Tell Coach Mo that.
at all. Would you like it if someone just like outwardly made fun of how you talked? Yeah, really.
Have I ever kissed a girl? No. A girl means that they're under 18, and that is no bueno. Have I ever kissed a woman? Meaning somebody of the female gender above 18. Well, again, no. This guy's too ugly for all that. No woman would ever want to kiss this.
What pill you want me to inhale, baby? I wanna make you want me. Boy, just scream like yeah, 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 yo. You keep pulling and pushing.
Just heartbreaking, Tom. Now, Sheriff Ed Gonzalez was here, and he has been to many crime scenes throughout the years. He says he's never seen anything quite like this. It all happened at this apartment complex right here. And the question really tonight is, where were these parents, and how could they ever have let their children live like this? Authorities showed up to this apartment complex for a welfare check, not knowing the horrifying scene they were about to walk into.
Been in this business for a long time, and I had never heard a scenario like this.
3 kids, 15, 10, and 7 years old, found on the 3rd floor apartment, abandoned and in deplorable conditions. The skeletal remains of another kid also discovered. Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez believes they're all siblings.
It appears that they were basically fending for each other, which is very sad.
The sheriff says the body has been slowly deteriorating for an extended period of time. As neighbors watch the investigation unfolds, many left with questions about where the parents could have possibly been.
That's really concerning because I'm a mom and I can never imagine leaving them abandoned anywhere. And it's kind of heartbreaking and it's sad.
Neighbors say the apartment complex, City Park 2 at West Oaks, has been doing inspections the past month. One resident shared this email with a reminder for her apartment. We were kicked off the property by management who wouldn't answer our questions about the last time that apartment was inspected.
Very disturbing sets of circumstances, so we definitely want some answers for these children.
The 3 kids now in the care of the sheriff's office. I'm Brooke Taylor, ABC.
No, don't do it.
Oh my gosh. It's not right. It isn't right. I'm such a good dad. I know, honey.
This video is extremely sad and disheartening to watch because you could really feel his raw emotion because he has no say on whether his child will live or die. So many people have been desensitized to the actual murder that will take place where they don't even feel emotion over the loss of their own child. There is no such thing as my body, my choice when it comes to being pregnant. It is no longer just your body, it's 3 parties. It's your body, the child's body with its own DNA, and the father. Abortion is one of the most selfish acts one can commit, and it is far from women empowerment, because abortion is the epitome of weakness.
45, now 50, who'd it be 50? Thank you very much.
More than he could afford at the auction. Tanner's limit had come and gone.
60, now 62 and a half, y'all done? Sold it your way, Mr. Steve Wells. Thank you very much. $60,000.
And so had his dad's car. Or so he thought.
Tanner, here's your card.
A stranger just bought Tanner his dad's car.
Thanks a lot, man. You had no idea that guy.
I didn't really know what child pornography was. You know, we all sort of have an idea of it, and I was afraid to ask as a mother. I asked him how young are the young kids he's seeing, and he told me infants. And I have a 6-month-old baby. So I said, what does that mean? You know, like what does an infant mean? And he said, with the umbilical cord still attached. You may know this person. It may be a doctor. It may be a coach. You know, I thought that people that were working with children were people that wanted to protect them. There was a nurse who was working with children with mental and physical disabilities. And when he was caught, they asked him how many children he abused. And he looked outside the window at the snow and said, how many snowflakes are there outside? So this is so prevalent, and I want you guys to know this, and I want it to resonate with you, and I want you to see that the Child Rescue Coalition, in just 3 years, has found 9,000 predators so far. They have saved 2,000 children.
Okay. What happened? What happened here? Come on. Come on. Come back to me. Come back to me. Hey. 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 Who loves you? Who loves you? Come on. Come back to me. Come back to me. What happened over there?
She just went for a walk.
That's it? Come back to me. Okay. 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 All right.
It's been 7 hours and 50 days since you took your love away.
So today was a great day at work. This guy that's not even like a customer came in wanting a loan, and he sat down at my desk and he was like, I need a loan, and you're dying of some liver disease. And he's like, how long do you have left? And I was like, that's an inappropriate question, sir. And he's like, well, I'm only calling how I see it. With those yellow eyes, you don't have much time to live. And I don't know why it got to me, but well, yeah.
My heart won't stop hurting. I look into your eyes, it is like paradise. I'm gonna be there next to you.